Jesus Christ is arguably the most popular person right now. And almost everyone everywhere has heard something about him and his life. But here is something even the Christians who worship him do not know. The real Jesus didn't die. He fled to Japan, got married, and had 3 children. The less gullible of us will probably have this little voice in our head screaming, "That's a lie." But this is the story that brought a little Japanese village to the world's attention. They even mark the grave where the real Jesus was buried, and this is what attracts the tourists. Shingo is a village in Japan that houses about 2,800 people, some of whom are the descendants of Jesus. The burial place of Jesus is not difficult to locate, as it is the only tourist attraction around, and virtually all the locals know where it is. There is a sign saying Tomb of Christ just before you arrive at the grave. Actually, there are 2 graves at the site. Both are circular mounds of earth marked with wooden crosses. The grave on the left side contains the things Christ brought with him to Japan, a lock of Virgin Mary's hair and the ear of his brother Isukiri, while the grave on the right contains the remains of Jesus Christ himself. The story of how Jesus Christ got to and lived in Japan is equally as intriguing as it is amazing. The story explains that Jesus visited Shingo for the first time when he was between the ages of 21 and 33, the larger part of which was conveniently omitted by the Bible. The story continues that he learned the culture and language of the place before he returned to Jerusalem, where he was to be crucified. He escaped thanks to his younger brother Isukiri, who nobly took his place on the cross, allowing him to escape to Siberia. A few years later, Christ moved to Shingo, where he did a lot of good deeds, got married, had 3 children, and died at the ripe old age of 106. It turns out that this story was told in a collection of apocryphal papers known as the Take-no-uchi documents. They reportedly have been copied and passed down from older documents for about 1,500 years and have been the treasured belongings of the Take-no-uchi family for years. The documents were finally made public during the close of the 19th century. The documents have widely been considered to be fake and untrue, but aside from the Jesus story, the documents contain interesting content that told of how human ancestors came into Earth from outer space. The document also attempts to explain what happened to Atlantis. One irony, though, is that the town in which Jesus Christ lived only has one Christian resident who thinks the stories have been lies all along. Lies or not, what do you think? Did Jesus retire in Japan? If you liked this video, don't forget to click the like button and hit that notification bell for more videos brought to you by Epic Clips.